I'm up all night to get lucky with the fact that I got to watch the movie piece by piece fully inside of my local cinema. Hello, welcome back to the James Ramblin' Reviews for yet another episode. In today's episode, I'm going to be reviewing for you piece by piece, and I swear to God right now, this might be the third or fourth recording I've had to do for this review. I don't know why. My camera's been playing up, and then I've been having these videotapes and all that where I'm messing up my words and I'm kind of trying to sum up all of my points in one freaking go and all that, and it gets really difficult trying to balance all that. But outside of that, though, I kind of just came out of the woodworks, came out of nowhere, and dropped this, gonna be dropping this video for you where I'm gonna be reviewing for you, piece by piece, which is the latest biopic, kind of like Pharrell Williams musical documentary, all shot with Lego figures and a bit of voice acting in there as well. And so I won't be spoiling all of that stuff and what the movie's about, but I will go into detail of why I think I either enjoyed this movie or I didn't enjoy this movie. You don't even know if I enjoyed this movie or not yet. And there was some drama that did happen with this movie where I couldn't finish the film, but I have a community tab post where I actually explained that. So instead of me, like I did in my other videotapes and other video recordings and other outtakes I had to do, explain the lore of that and all of that, just go, I'm going to link that down below and let you have a look at that, because if I go on about that, it would just make no sense and it would have no relation to the movie at all. So yeah, there's that. So just for a bit of context here, I'm just going to let you know that I actually like Pharrell Williams, and as somebody that is a fan of Snoop Dogg, knowing the fact that Pharrell Williams was a part of, the whole, drop it like it's hot thing, that, I love that, And then I also grew up, hearing the Happy song, like, because I'm happy, clap along if you feel like happiness is for you, right? And I kind of grew up in the 2010s, so I really vibe with that, and so that is my general context with this movie. And so going into this movie, where I was seeing the trailers, I was hearing little many things about it. It's like, how on earth can a guy or a person or a director or a songwriter actually come up with this concept where they take their musical career and try and summarize it with Lego bricks and Lego people while telling a story for 90 minutes, while being a documentary, while also having musical elements. And so I'm not going to sugarcoat this or, mince my words when I say this, but this is the most surprisingly well constructed movie that really deserves to be appreciated and deserves the actual admiration, because the lengths, the strengths, and the places that Pharrell Williams goes to emphasize his career in this movie makes it one of the most interesting, entertaining, funny experiences that you can ever have in the cinema. Because let's be honest here, you have to watch this movie in the cinema. I'm not joking. Because when you hear the music cues and the music starts cueing into the movie, where you hear the big boom, where it's like there's so much sound and there's so much you can hear here, and then you can actually spot out the details where, there's like quieter scenes where they're kind of just trying to compose the music with, things in the house, because the big thing with Pharrell Williams is how he was trying to go through his life, how he explained, I've got like a fork and I've got a little plate and I'm going to try and, make a little beat out of that. So I'm going to use what I can in my house to then maybe make it so that eventually I can use that as inspiration to create big booming sounds in a studio. So there's that to it. And then the pacing is just beautifully constructed here, because they've found that way to really crank everything up to 11 and really showcase his career. But there is also the point where, once you get to this point where Snoop Dogg is in the movie, and I won't spoil the entire movie obviously, but he just elevates the movie to a whole new level, because he's got such a swagger, such a fun vibe that you're like, yeah, even Snoop Dogg as a Lego brick character with voiceover, voice acting, stuff like that, can still be really enjoyable. And the fact that they do go on ahead and they showcase to you like a number of celebrities that worked with Pharrell Williams, and I'm not going to mention every celebrity, every artist, but they really go to town and really have fun with that. And so they also do find this balance to actually, it's a PG movie, but they have these serious moments where you get to see the struggles of Pharrell Williams with how it's hard being black in America, or how, there's these music videos with ladies in bikinis, but they have fun with it and it's not over sexualized to the point where, you want it when you're in the cinema with a kid, they have to close their eyes. It's nothing like that because they are actually there enjoying the movie. And so out of 10, right, I was debating in my mind whether this movie was a 9 out of 10, a 9.5 out of 10, or a 10 out of 10, because I was neither mixed on the movie or I was like, oh, that's alright, I guess. It was like, I freaking enjoyed the movie. It is a passion project that everybody needs to go out right now and watch. It was just an absolute masterpiece, and piece by piece, they really did it in here. So I would absolutely retitle the movie if they gave me an option to actually type out peak by peak, because it was just so good. It was, wow, chef kiss. So yeah, that's my review. This is probably a better, well constructed review because I'm fleshing out my thoughts a bit more. So yeah. It's time, because I'm happy to say this movie was so good and you shouldn't watch it. It's a must watch movie. Peace out, everybody. Do.